Hi, welcome to Second Coming of Unbelief. I want to talk about the Bible and how the Bible is used to back up misogyny. Um, First of all, the Bible was not written from start to finish. It did not happen that way. Somebody did not start writing, pass it on to his son, pass it on to the grandson, all the way down into the book of Revelation. It never happened that way. The Bible is written by um, dozens of different authors. Each author had an agenda. They had a reason to write. The historical books of the Bible were written not to record history in a journalistic way. They were written because there was only an oral tradition and it didn't really account for the beginning of the world. And it didn't make the Jews look like very good people. And so they sat down and they came up with a composite of creation stories from everybody else. They came up with the gift of Canaan to Abraham forever. And then they came up with the story of slavery in Egypt and the Exodus and the conquest of Canaan to make them look like the good guys, when in reality they were just another Canaanite tribe that didn't have a reason to be different from anybody else. None of these events really occurred. One of the first real events that's actually described in the Bible is when Sennacherib tried to overthrow Jerusalem and was unsuccessful. Okay? And the people who wrote the Bible, the various dozens of people that wrote the Bible, each wrote with their own opinions and viewpoints. And as it was, all of the authors were male, as far as we know. And so, because it was pretty common for males of that time to be arrogant dicks and treat women as property rather than people of equal standing and equal authority, then the Bible, I'm just now learning, the Bible never uses the word wife, it uses the word woman. Think about that. There's man and his woman. Now, the people that translated the Bible into English and into other languages had a problem with that because now, husband and wife are somewhat equal in authority. But 4,000, 5,000 years ago, men and women were not equal in authority. And the way a man got married was to go grab a convenient woman and have sex with her. And the act of having sex with her was what made them married. And the problem with divorce was that she was damaged goods. Didn't matter if her husband was an asshole and beat the shit out of her every day and she ran away. She was damaged goods. And that's why Jesus didn't say it. The people that said what they think Jesus said that, or made Jesus to say that, she who gets divorced sleeps with another husband, commits adultery against her first husband. No, 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 no. That's making woman an object. That's making woman less than equal in authority. No, no. And I have a problem with using an ancient text to govern the way we live our lives today. But the Bible says, well, excuse me. But, and I've said this before, the thing that distinguishes humans from chickens and pigs is that humans want to know why. And adults don't like to tell children, why, Mommy? Why, Daddy? Adults don't like to say, I don't know. And what they would say is, God. And at one point or another, somebody woke up and said, hey, I had a dream. And the wife said, what did you dream? God said you need to do this, but I don't want to. You don't want to make God mad, do you? And she did what she didn't want to do. And it's that way now. My God says 2 men cannot sleep together. Why? David and Jonathan kissed. God knows what all they did. God says marriage is between a man and a woman. No. The Bible says marriage is a business transaction between the father of the bride and the groom. She's property. No, the Bible doesn't say there is equal agency between man and wife. It does not say that. You're reading 21st century ideas into an ancient text from 4,000 years ago. That's not what it says. So I have a problem with people using the Bible to say anything about how women should be, what marriage is not, because it was written by men who wrote through their own thought processes, with their own prejudices, with their own set of ideals and beliefs. And they wrote what they believed, and it didn't come from God. It was just what the author believed it to be. Any author, modern or ancient, had an agenda, had a reason to write. Stephen King writes to entertain people. The founding fathers, Madison and Jefferson, had an agenda. They were trying to argue in favor of a democracy that was separate and distinct from monarchy. Everybody who writes has an agenda. They have their own way of thinking, and they write based on that way of thinking. And that's where I'm going to cut out for today. Please like and subscribe. And please leave me your comments. And we will talk again next time. Bye.